It's also Justice Goblin. Welcome to the backyard with my new Outlaw Mud shirt from Jim Cornette Collectibles. I don't know, that's not a plug. He plugs everything. If you ever need your law needs, call Stephen P. Newman. I got that memorized. Anyways. So, Jim Cornette is a master craftsman in his craft. I mean, but he's really smart. See, I'm really smart. And so Jim Cornette was a smart mark who knew the business. And he knows every little detail because he's that an obsessive fan. Well, funny story. When I went to wrestling school back in 2000, 2001, they looked at me and said, "You look just like Jim Cornette." And I'm like, "Are you related to him?" And I go, "I'm from Kentucky," which is true. I was raised there when I was a little kid up until I was 7. Actually 8. So, sure. I'm Jim Cornette's whatever. I don't look like Jim Cornette. And every time I see pictures of Jim Cornette, because I was a lot skinnier back then, and I look at mine, it's like, I mean, seriously, do I look like a fat Jim Cornette as a woman? But there was something bothering me about AEW. While Jim focuses on the match and knows every little move that's going to happen in the match and can anticipate and stuff, because you got to remember, when I read his book, this one right here, Rags, Paper, and Pins, Jim Cornette can tell the story better than I can, and it's really well written in the book. It was a fat. I wish Jim Cornette would just write books about his time, but I know that's a something project. Anyways, I like my introduction to wrestling was WWF Superstars. And they shot it a way WWF knew how to shoot matches. They always caught all the action. You could hear the ref, It just had a flow to it because they had time to edit it. So for me to watch wrestling, I've got to have good video quality. And that's the thing about Jim Cornette that I love. Because the most persnickety man about knowing where everything is and knowing how to point in the production room, go here, go there. You don't think you didn't teach the WWE how to produce a show. Because WCW, they kind of figured it out. Because I always liked WCW because it was shot a lot better than the WWE at the time. So I'm like, okay. But WWE went live, but WCW had been live for a lot longer, so had a much crisper way of catching the action and getting the angles and getting everything just right, even though it was a crap product. I had a chance to go to Thunder Live and I was like, I'm good. But I loved watching it. I watched Thunder the next day. So, and I could have seen it live. But, and so the most enjoyable period I had in the WWF, when all the gimmicks were failing and we were transitioning in, before we transitioned to the Attitude Era, that was great. Because Jim Cornette was taking the best shots and could tell you where the next one or the next one after was gonna go. And that's why I pick on Jim Cornette and love the man too. Love you, Jim.